Okay, you're about to watch an exciting moment in life. Grow through what you go through. This is wisdom. See, there are world great leaders that have shaped this world, and I want to use this video to enlighten you about their impact in the world and how far they have transformed their generation. You are next in line to be recognized. So who then are we looking at? We have some scores of leaders of the world that have really changed their world. And then from what they have to say, we have Nelson Mandela, South Africa. He led fight against apartheid. He was in prison for complete 27 years, the first black president in 1994, who promoted unity and reconciliation. Wow, here is Nelson Mandela, one of the world's great leaders who transformed his world. In one of his quotes, he said, "I never lose. I either win or learn." This is what makes him a leader, a great one at that. He has another saying again. In his wisdom, he said, "It is always seems impossible until it is done," which is true. Most things seems so impossible to so many people, and they will continue to see that impossibility. But when you dare it in, you will see and believe with what Nelson Mandela is saying to us, that all things are possible. Let's take a look at another leader. Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi is from India. He led independent movements, promoted non-violent resistance, and inspired global freedom movement. He's such a great leader that the world can never forget. He has really shaped his world, and then like in one of his saying, he said it right here by putting it that a man is but a product of his thoughts. We all know that we are what we think. So what we think, you become it. These are great men that actually shape this world. What exactly, if I may ask, are this psychology? What are the ideas that makes them transform their world with ease? Though they pay the price, but they stood their ground, and now the world have recognized them. Now the world is celebrating their impact. In one of his sayings, Mahatma Gandhi said, "It is easy to stand with the crowd. It takes courage to stand alone." You see, for you to achieve this milestone, you must actually learn to stand alone. Standing with the crowd is actually easy, but how many of these world leaders can come together to say, "I want to stand alone, not for my own benefit, but for the benefit of the people that I'm standing for"? Anyway, you have seen them, and we'll see scores of leaders. Please don't forget, as you follow this, continue to subscribe to this channel, continue to like it, continue to share it. Thank you. Let's take a look at this. Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln was the United States 16th president. He led civil war and abolished slavery. Of course, you know the battle, and of course you know what it takes to abolish slavery. Anyway, he was a great man that America, the United States, can never forget. It is one of the leaders that the world ever hold and esteem, the world ever recognize him, the world ever respect him because of the role he's played to shape and to impact his world. Abraham Lincoln, he has a lot of inspirational saying, and one of them says, "The best way to predict your future is to create it." That's true. The best way you can create your future is to what? Create it. The best way you can predict it is to create it. Not just by relaxing, you look at it and you create it in the way that you want it to be. He has seen that a time will come that he's going to abolish slavery, and then he created and stood for it. After all the sacrifice, it becomes a reality. This is another leader that the world cannot forget. Winston Churchill. Winston Churchill is the United States, and then he led Britain's war. He inspired nations through speeches. He's a great oracle. He's a great orator, a symbol of courage. Churchill has so many sayings that have actually inspired his generation. In one of his saying, he said, attitude is a little thing that makes a big difference. Of course, we all know what the role attitude can play in this generation. Look at it. Another world leader, Lincoln Yeoh, is a Singapore first prime minister, built strong economy. He's one of the people that restored Singapore to the shape where Singapore is today. He fought corruption and was able to build a very strong economy for the people of Singapore. Here is a strong man. In one of his saying, he put it that if you want to reach your goals and dreams, you cannot do it without discipline. So what led him into achieving all of that is just discipline. When you discipline yourself, you have a future that the world will celebrate. Where again is Martin Luther King Jr. in the United States, a civil rights leader, promoted non-violent protest. I have a dream speech. That is the popular speech that was known all over the world. I have a dream. Here is Martin Luther King. What is he saying? He's saying that if you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. So there's no point maintaining a constant state in a place of rest. Continue moving. That's what he said. And he was able to move and to change his world. Whatever men can do, you know as well that we have another great women leader, Angela Merkel. Angela Merkel is born of Germany, the first female chancellor, led for 16 years, guided Europe through crisis. Martin, what does she has to say? Angela Merkel has been named the world's most powerful woman because of the role he plays. Is now recognized as one of the leaders that changes this world. What do I say? Grow through what you go through. What's great leader that shaped the world? We can never forget them. Once again, don't forget to like. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to comment. Thank you so much. We'll meet you again.